Greetings, Steam enthusiasts. Join us for today's episode as we uncover the latest game releases on 2 October 2023. The game Bilkins Folly is a narrative adventure where players join Percy Bilkins and his loyal dog Drayden on a quest to find Percy's missing mother and grandfather. Their journey takes them through mysterious islands, solving puzzles, recruiting a crew, and unearthing family secrets while searching for hidden treasure. Players can customize their map and strengthen their bond with Drayden, who learns new skills to aid in their adventure. Explore a world filled with history, mystery, and lively characters, engage in mini-games, and even participate in treasure hunting competitions. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this puzzle game offers a fun 2D adventure with enjoyable graphics and fluid animations. They find the puzzles to be challenging, especially in hard mode, and appreciate the sense-making solutions. Some have quit hard mode early but recommend normal mode. The lack of a general hint system is noted. Reviewers highlight the game's ability to reflect small decisions in the world. They praise the developer's openness to feedback. Despite some quirks like goofy walking animations and pathing issues with the dog, the game is recommended for those who enjoy challenges, pixel art, and petting animals. The story, mechanics, and the inclusion of a cute dog are commended. It's described as a great game for puzzle lovers and is considered one of the top games of the year by some. The game is found interesting, charming, and is overall highly praised. The game Nuwa is a sci-fi strategy game that centers around outer space exploration aboard the spaceship Nuwa. Players will embark on a journey through an unknown galaxy, encountering peculiar creatures, remnants of civilizations, and potentially habitable planets. Their mission is to create and cultivate creatures using genetic technology to transform these planets for human habitation. As pioneers of mankind, they carry the weight of this crucial task, navigating the challenges and mysteries of the cosmos. The game offers a unique blend of Diablo-style action and Dead Cells-inspired pixel art, promising an exquisite 3D to pixel experience. Explore the demo and add it to your wishlist to support this exciting adventure. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game has some fun ideas and is decently made. However, they have raised several issues, including concerns about the time limit mechanic, the overpowered migration feature, and the perceived pointlessness of the robot. Reviewers also mention that some genes feel required while others are not useful, suggesting a need for more balanced gene effects. They expressed a desire for more gradient genes and a better integration of randomly gained genes into the tech tree. The lack of consumers for plants was noted as well. Despite these issues, reviewers found the game enjoyable for those who are into management games but warned that the restart mechanic could be punishing for others. Overall, they see potential in the game but suggest waiting for updates to address these concerns. The game Quasimorph is a futuristic turn-based roguelike RPG with a unique extraction twist. In this merciless world, if you die on a mission, you lose everything you brought with you. Survive, and you get to keep all the loot you've acquired. Set in a privatized endless space controlled by corporations, players must uncover humanity's dark secrets while leveling the playing field at any cost. As the head of your private military company, you'll carry out orders, explore secret locations, clone your best employees, and confront the mysterious Quasimorphosis disease and its demonic origins. Stay vigilant, gather a team of professionals, and be prepared for the ruthless mercenaries and perversions that lurk in this unforgiving space. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is fantastic and challenging, with a need for patience and strategy. They mention that the difficulty is not unfair but stones for mechanics that are not immediately obvious. Some suggest that the game rewards foresight and punishes hubris. However, reviewers have noted some issues with the UI, particularly when it comes to looting items and bodies on the ground. They believe that the game could benefit from better explanations for new players, especially regarding the corporate stock exchange system. Many reviewers express frustration with the game's unforgiving nature, particularly the loss of all gear if a character dies. They find it frustrating to have to restart the game and redo the tutorial repeatedly to acquire starting equipment. On the positive side, reviewers appreciate the game's evolution and the developer's dedication to the project. They mention improvements in character sprites, sounds, skill trees, and player stats. The crafting and trading systems receive praise, and reviewers believe that with some effort, players can overcome challenges. Some reviewers mention that the game is reminiscent of XCOM, Tarkov, and 90s sci-fi action games, and they look forward to the continued development of the game. Overall, opinions on the game are mixed, with some praising its difficulty and depth, while others find it frustrating and lacking in explanations for key game systems. The game Unphased is a challenging precision platformer where players must face through walls, spikes, and enemies with their dash. It offers a short arcade-like experience with the goal of beating one's fastest time in each level. Players can flex their puzzle-solving and speedrunning abilities as they find the best path to the exit door. Death is not a deterrent but rather a source of energy in this game, allowing players to phase through obstacles and gain an extra mid-air dash. The game encourages experimentation and creative problem solving, with no hints provided. Players must rely on their wits, controller skills, and the ability to phase dash to conquer the challenges. Death and Phase features dangerous speed mechanics, tricky navigation elements, level timers to track personal best times, and level ranks to aim for. Customization options like remappable controls, terrain check disable, and shadow removal allow players to tailor their experience. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Death Unphased is a challenging precision platformer with engaging gameplay. They praise the game's music and crisp visuals, likening it to an arcade-wide version of Celeste. The core phasing mechanic and its combination with side mechanics provide unique gameplay opportunities in each level. The game is commended for its diverse level design, minimalistic but satisfying graphics, and well-fitting music and sound effects. Reviewers mention the satisfaction of overcoming difficult levels and the puzzle aspect of managing jumps and buttons. However, some reviewers note frustration with the game's difficulty but find satisfaction in approaching levels differently. The game is considered an excellent choice for precision platformer enthusiasts who enjoy a solid challenge. Reviewers also appreciate the developer's openness to feedback and passion for the project. Overall, Death Unphased is seen as a superb precision platformer with clever mechanics and secret elements that add to the enjoyment. The game, You're the Judge, is a narrative-driven experience that immerses players in the role of a judge in a tumultuous land of Cobard. Drawing from a rich and conflicted history, players navigate complex case files, consult with witnesses, and make impactful decisions that shape their career. These choices come with ethical dilemmas and potential consequences, forcing players to balance their values and the expectations of various factions. With tens of thousands of words of meticulously crafted case files, realistic scene designs, and animations, players will feel like real judges. The game offers a unique blend of mechanics, including bribery, and lets players witness the direct impact of their decisions on their judge career. Through different period modes, players can explore the historical context of Cobard, and pre-litigation cinematics enhance the immersive courtroom experience. You Are the Judge offers an engaging journey filled with moral complexity and intrigue. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game has potential, but lacks realism in certain aspects. They point out issues with the house interactions, the judge's family absence, and problematic game mechanics. The game's meetings and Twitter systems are criticized for not working well. The investigation of crime scenes is deemed unrealistic, and witness testimonies lack immersion. The decision-making process is seen as unclear, and penalties for incorrect decisions are considered inadequate. Reviewers also mention concerns about the game's price and optimization. Despite these criticisms, some reviewers find enjoyment in the cases and the user interface but recommend waiting for a sale. The game Dinky Guardians is a colony building, automation, and defense adventure set in a vast expanse of the galaxy. Your goal is to repopulate the entire galaxy with Dinkies, small creatures with a knack for tasks. Clone the first Dinky, gather resources, and expand your colony. Research new technology and build automated machines to boost efficiency. Explore different worlds, each with unique biomass and resources. Establish resource supply chains between worlds and defend against nocturnal threats like zombies. Your ultimate mission is to create a harmonious galaxy where Dinkies thrive in peace. Play solo or with up to 4 friends in this engaging cosmic journey. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Dinky Guardians offers an enjoyable and addictive resource gathering and automation gameplay loop. They appreciate the simplicity of automation, diverse player customization options, and the fitting music tracks. However, there are complaints about the lack of sound in certain parts of the game, including interactions and combat. The absence of keybind options and resolution settings is seen as a significant downside. Bugs, such as items getting stuck and game-breaking issues, have been noted, along with the presence of a debug menu. Some reviewers find the game's price point too high for its content and suggest improvements in combat, sound effects, learning curve, and music to enhance the overall experience. The game Cards of Ethernity is a high-quality collectible card game CCG set in the dark fantasy universe of Aether. Players explore this world, using adventurers, creatures, and cards with unique mechanics to create powerful strategies. They collect cards, battle for ranks and rewards, and customize their decks for their playstyles. Real-time online battles, deep strategy, and expansive card sets offer an immersive and rewarding gaming experience, combining card collecting and deck building in the world of Aether. Unlocking powerful cards and customizing decks adds depth, while engaging combat and online battles make Cards of Ethernity an exciting and immersive game. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Cards of Ethernity is a CCG worth playing for those with a taste for strategy and tactics. They appreciate the mature art style reminiscent of mid-minus 2000s RPGs with beautiful cards and exquisite 3D models. The game's mechanics are interesting, offering depth and strategy in combat. However, some reviewers noted that the game's descriptions can be confusing for non-native speakers and newcomers. They also mentioned concerns about blockchain integration, but it seems that the game doesn't push this aspect onto players. The game offers various ways to earn cards and rewards, even without deposits, making it accessible to free-to-play players. Reviewers praise the sound design, voiceovers, and narration, which add to the immersive experience. On the downside, some reviewers found the gameplay slow due to animations, and card effects felt underwhelming. They also mentioned issues with graphics optimization. Overall, it's a game with potential, but opinions vary, and it may not suit everyone's taste. The game Embers returned to Dragonland as an epic twin-stick shooter-style action game where players take on the roles of iconic dragons Shango and Pogo. They must join forces in cooperative mode to battle hordes of goblins and bats. Each dragon possesses unique abilities. Shango controls fire and can unleash fireballs, while Pogo wields lightning to electrocute enemies. Players must work together to complete objectives and protect their eggs from resilient goblin foes. Explore diverse environments, each with its own challenges. Cooperation is key, as life and rewards are shared, making communication and quick reactions crucial. Get ready for an unforgettable adventure in this fiery and electrifying world as you reclaim what's rightfully yours from greedy goblins and embrace your destiny as legendary dragons. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Embers returned to Dragonland has a cute aesthetic and is a 10-minute game. However, some found it frustrating as they died quickly and uninstalled it. The controls using ZQSD to move and the inability to attack were mentioned as downsides. Overall, the reviews were mixed, with some praising its cuteness while others criticized its gameplay limitations. The game Oni Station is a chilling and suspenseful horror experience with elements of roguelike and arcade gameplay. Players awaken on a mysterious, moving train with hazy memories and a relentless sense of impending danger. As they navigate the train's control panel, a dwindling fuel counter adds urgency to their quest to escape a relentless monster. In Oni Station, survival hinges on carefully planning stops at various stations to scavenge for crucial resources like fuel and batteries. The game offers infinite combinations of stations to explore, each holding the key to uncovering the truth behind the tracks and the malevolent creature pursuing the player. However, time is a precious commodity as players must outrun both the monster and their diminishing fuel supply. Competing with others on online leaderboards, players strive to see who can endure the longest in this nerve-wracking race for survival. How far will you go to escape the horrors of Oni Station? And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game offers an adrenaline rush, with challenging time management and spatial awareness gameplay. It's a proper roguelike with runs ending in death. The goal is to progress through infinite stations, searching for gas to keep the train going while collecting flashlight batteries and gacha coins. These coins are used in a machine at the back of the train to spawn random items. The pursuing demon can be outmaneuvered if players are sneaky, but the game ends if the demon touches you or if the train runs out of gas. On the positive side, reviewers find the game fun and terrifying, with effective jump scares. They appreciate its simplicity, replayability, and the potential for updates to make it even greater. Reviewers also mention its addictiveness and the desire for more polishing and additional items or features. More loops and entrances in the maze of rooms would add excitement, but there have been reports of bugs, like being launched off the train and confusion with talisman usage. Overall, reviewers find the game enjoyable and worth its price due to its infinite replayability, but they also hope for improvements and additional content in the future. The game Idle Space Navy is a strategic idle/incremental game where players command a small fleet of ships in a quest to conquer and pacify the stars. In this game, you'll purchase and position ships on a map grid, equip them with various weapons, and upgrade their power to defeat enemies and collect valuable resources. With multiple ship types and weapons to choose from, you'll refine scrap fragments, manage ship errors, and unlock new item types through the laboratory. Additionally, you can boost ship performance with modules and automate ship leveling and upgrades. Don't forget to claim your daily rewards as you navigate the vastness of space in this engaging idle adventure. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that deploying ships in the game is frustrating due to the lack of save layouts, requiring constant redeployment and re-equipping. They find the idle game to be overly demanding, asking for more input than expected. However, it's noted that the game resembles SR and is plain and incremental. Reviewers suggest clicking on the daily reward icon for extra credits and damage. They express uncertainty about continued play without offline progress, but find the daily rewards worthwhile. The pay-to-win aspect remains unclear to them, as there is no apparent purchase option. Reviewers are disappointed that upgrading materials worsens conversion rates, causing dissatisfaction. They mention a challenge with calibration upgrades, as buying max weapon and ship upgrades doesn't result in increased deployment options. Overall, after 1.5 hours of play, reviewers have a negative impression of the game and consider it somewhat awful. The game The Windows Are Gone is a short psychological horror experience developed by Scary Cube. Players immerse themselves in an unsettling narrative that blurs the line between reality and the subconscious. With a retro aesthetic reminiscent of PS/PS visuals mixed with a touch of modern design, the game creates an immersive atmosphere through the manipulation of audiovisual elements. In The Windows Are Gone, players find themselves haunted by grief and guilt after a tragic accident. They begin to see a mysterious house in their dreams, an image they can't escape. Feeling compelled to answer its call, players embark on a journey of exploration, uncovering secrets and piecing together clues left by the previous owner of the enigmatic house. The game also offers players the opportunity to make choices that will shape the destiny of the protagonist, leading to multiple endings. Along the way, players will engage in activities such as moving in, bringing boxes inside, and decorating the house to their liking as it becomes their new home. With a playtime of 40 minutes to 1 hour, The Windows Are Gone promises an atmospheric and disturbing experience that will keep players engaged and immersed in its eerie world. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that The Windows Are Gone is a solid indie horror game with an interesting premise and good world building. They appreciate the rarity of daytime horror in the game and find it engaging, despite its short duration. Some reviewers suggest that voice acting could enhance the experience. Overall, they praise the game for its atmospheric and eerie nature, interesting story, and excellent sound design. It is considered a worthwhile experience, especially considering it is entirely free. However, some reviewers mentioned that they preferred the developer's previous game, the Building 71 Incident. The game HordeFighter 2D is a relentless battle for survival against an unending onslaught of foes. Players must strive to endure wave after wave of enemies while unraveling hidden secrets through various tasks. Utilize the souls of defeated adversaries to access lasting enhancements, enhancing your chances of surviving with each playthrough. And now we come to the reviews.